What is up, geeks and game masters? Welcome to the Hobby Hub. Your resident GM Gabe here, and let me just start off by saying this is our first video for the channel. I am super excited. Me and my friends really enjoy doing this, and hopefully we can do it for years to come, baby. But without further ado, let's dive into the topic for the day: tabletop gaming and why you should play it. Dungeons and Dragons, Cyberpunk, Star Wars, Call of Cthulhu. These are all big names in the tabletop RPG industry, which have had nerds like myself taking about 6 to 12 hours out of my week to meet up with friends, drink some beer, and go on an adventure of the mind. Today, we're going to discuss what a tabletop RPG is and why you should play them. Hopefully by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding as to why geeks like myself enjoy them so much, and maybe you'll feel more inclined to join a group and begin playing. Tabletop role-playing games, or tabletop RPGs, are games that are usually played at a table or a similar flat surface in which the people at the table create characters with names, backstories, personalities, specific skills, weaponry, all in accordance with the specific game's rules on character generation. In other words, you can be whoever the hell you want to be in whatever world you want to be in. Because let's be honest, real life kind of sucks. These players then use their newly created characters to begin an adventure in our imagination, in which the GM or Game Master designs and places before them. These games usually require pen, paper, a couple of different sided dice, and a few friends to play with. Tabletop RPGs also include the very popular Dungeons and Dragons, or otherwise referred to as D&D, in which you may have heard through popular TV shows such as Stranger Things, The Community, Big Bang Theory, and even a brief cameo in SpongeBob SquarePants.
Art thou feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
In which you have the players who play the roles of the characters, and the GM who plays the role of storyteller and referee. Think of a tabletop RPG as a book or video game in which you have the author, or the GM, design a story with mystery, betrayal, people, places, and challenges for the characters, or the players, in which the fate of an outcome is determined by the roll of a die. Usually the way it works is the GM presents the players with a choice. Given the choice, the players then decide what the next best course of action is, then dice are rolled to determine if what they wanted to do was successful. As an example, Gabe the GM has just informed the players that as they are approaching a bridge in their travels, a troll stops them and asks them for payment in order to cross the bridge. Gabe then asks the players, "What do you do?" The players then discuss how they should go about this challenge. Austin, who is playing Tyver Hammerhand, the ferocious dwarf, suggests that they just kill the troll and be on with their day. Frank, who is playing Rasputin, the sympathetic bard, suggests that they reason with the troll. Oscar, who is playing Gall Dupree, the honor-bound paladin, suggests they just pay the 100 gold. Baylor, who is playing Volmir the Mysterious, a powerful spellcaster, suggests that he casts a charm spell on the troll to convince him to give them gold and let them pass. Andrew, who is playing Charisse, the sneaky sorceress, suggests they just leave, then sneak past the troll when he isn't looking. However they decide to handle the challenge, they must then roll a dice to determine their success or failure. The players then come to a conclusion and decide that Volmir should cast a charm spell. And with the roll of a dice, it's a success. Now the players just earned 100 gold and they can continue with their travels. Easy, right? Now you might be asking yourself, how do I win? What's the objective? Why should my player even be doing this? In tabletop RPGs, there's no winning per se. It's more so like you're presented with a plot hook to begin an adventure, and your actions thereafter will have an effect on the story ahead. And these adventures can last IRL days, weeks, months, and even years. So enjoy the little things, because it's about the journey, not the destination, baby. The objective of the game is whatever you make of it. If the GM plants a plot hook that doesn't really interest you or you don't really catch on to it, you're free to move on to whatever you want in the game. Although that isn't advised, as your GM puts a lot of time and effort into their games, and that should be respected. However, it is always an option. And as I've stated earlier, you are creating a character with goals, motivations, and emotions, so you should do your best to roleplay that. So if your character is greedy, wants to be the richest person alive, and is motivated by money, they might feel more inclined to slay that dragon and save the princess if they're offered a handsome amount of gold to do it. And I'll go over why role-playing is important in a later video, but for now, just know that the idea of role-playing is to act out or perform the role of the character you created as best you can. So the next question that may arise from you is, what makes this fun? Well, if you've ever played games like Skyrim, The Witcher, Mass Effect, you know that we get hooked on these games for years, where we have this open world to explore, and around almost every corner is opportunity for new adventure. In D&D, there is no difference. You're limited only by your
imagination.
And what I mean by that is, if you want to be the bad guy, then do it. If you want to be the charismatic bard, then do it. If you want to be the knight in shining armor,
do it! Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it!
get out there and be somebody! Guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in that comment section below. For all you level 3 wizards out there, don't forget to cast Fireball on that like and subscribe button. If you don't have Fireball, then what are you even doing? Like, for real, what are you doing? Get Fireball. Salutations, brave adventurers! Gabe signing off. No, we gotta do that, like, different. So I gotta say, like, are you still recording?